today is kind of a continuation of video number 2. My hashtag samsswirl, my alcohol ink swirl cup. I call it my cosmic bling cup. And these are going to be matching coasters. And these are just ceramic tiles, 4-inch, that I got from the Home Depot. I taped the edges of the back with blue painter's tape. And that allows it to catch the drips, and then you peel it right off and there's no mess. Before I do my coasters, I like to clean them off with alcohol. I always keep a spray bottle of alcohol. It looks like a mess, I know. And I kind of just spray them and clean them off. And I'm actually going to set them to the side because I have a lot of people that are just brand new and they've never used resin before. And I'm just going to show them how I mix my resin. These are medicine cups. They're an ounce each. I'm going to use 2 ounces, which is way too much. With 3 ounces, I can actually do 6 coasters. But I am going to use the leftovers for some molds because I like to give away keychains and little things when I sell my art or like my mica powders. That's what I'm going to be using in this today. This is actually called Seahorse Dreams, which is perfect. And it's my new website where I am selling mica powders, islandmicasandmore.com. And anyway, so I use my little leftover resin and I make little keychains. This is a dolphin. I got these from the Resin Queen. I'll post a link in the description. She makes the most amazing molds. This is one of my favorites. It's an anchor. And that's a little wolf. So anyways, I use my leftover. I make a keychain. I buy these little keychain rings on Amazon. They're super cheap and I will leave the link for you in the description. And that way when someone buys a piece of art from you, a tumbler from you, you know, it makes them feel like they're getting a little treat in there. They appreciate it. So I'm using KSRESIN as always. And I always tell the difference. One has a black top and one has a white top. So you're not mixing the same parts together. A lot of people don't pay attention and they do that on accident. And I just pour straight out of the bottle. Some people like to use pumps. Some people like to use squirt bottles. I've been doing this for a couple years now, so I'm pretty good at it. This is just a plastic shower curtain from the dollar store that I use to just protect my surface. So I have 2 ounces. I have my 2 parts, and then I'm just going to get a larger cup. And another argument that people like to have is, well, which one do you mix in first? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you that right now. So this is a cool little epoxy stir stick that I also sell on my website, islandmicasandmore.com. And they're awesome because I don't waste a million popsicle sticks. You just lay it down and the resin dries on it and it peels right off. And I like the little hand. It helps with not getting so many bubbles. So you just pour your resins into a larger cup. I don't know why I pluraled that, sorry. And then you just mix for 3 minutes. Slowly. You don't have to whip it. If you guys have already mixed resin, if you already know what to do, you can fast forward to this part. I'm literally just gonna sit here and mix this resin for 3 minutes. I have a little computer screen next to me and I can see the time. And it looks a little cloudy. You can tell when it's done, it'll clear up a lot. Scrape the sides while you're mixing. Just a nice little slow mix. That's all you need. So I have on my mica website a fun little Halloween set that's going on. You get 6 colors, and one of the colors is a glow color, and I think it's orange, black, a really dark shimmery purple, a ghost interference gold, pumpkin black gold, the glow, and purple. 6 colors. Did I say 6 colors? I don't even know. My mind's crazy right now. We had a huge, massive hurricane, Dorian, headed towards us. And thank God it started to turn up and go north. But I'm praying for the Bahamas right now because they're about to get hit head on with a Category 5 hurricane. It's super scary. It hasn't turned yet, but they're predicting it to turn. So just everybody's been, you know, crazy, scrambling around, making sure they have supplies, just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. And so I have I'm skipping around. I have the Halloween kit, and now I have a fall kit that's coming in. It should be here next week. That's really exciting. And it's only $9.99 for 6 colors, 2 grams of each color. That's not bad. And then so I have the Halloween, the fall, and then I'm going to do a Christmas one. I'm really excited about that too. Another thing I wanted to say is, you guys see me right now. I do not have gloves on. That is terrible. Don't do it. I ran out of gloves again, and I'm a slacker. I have to just order some on Amazon so they get here. But do not follow my example, and make sure you wear gloves at all times. It's already starting to clear up. So like I said, I usually do sets of 4 coasters. Or since I could get 6 coasters out of 3 ounces, I'll do 1 set of 4 and 1 set of 2. But I'm totally loaded up with coasters right now, so I'm just going to do 2 just so I could show you guys, and you could see the matching coasters with the matching tumbler. I'm going to finish stirring this for 1 minute, and I'm actually going to go get the tumbler so I can show you. You can actually see in there too, like, you can't see it now, but there will be little stringy things in there if it's not stirred all the way. You can see where the hardener and the resin didn't mix all the way. I'm about good. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So these are my Cosmic Bling Swirl tumblers, and that was my dog barking at my cat. Okay. So I just wanted to address the #1 question that I get in the comments. Are these safe to drink out of? Well, KSRESIN is FDA food compliant, so yes, they are safe to drink out of. It's also heat resistant up to 465 degrees. You can keep coffee in here. You could drink your wine out of here. I've also done larger tumblers like this. Very pretty. Okay. So I have my resin mixed up. I sprayed my tiles with alcohol. The backs are taped. I'm going to be using Piñata alcohol inks today. I'm going to put some little cups here. Put the coasters on there. Try to make sure they're level. Nothing in my art studio is level. Ever. And this is like a million drips of paint, acrylic paint and epoxy, everything else. I'm going to spray them one more time since I've been touching them up. And since I am out of gloves, I may need to spread a little bit. So I have these nifty little finger cots. Yes, they're weird, but they work wonders. So today I'm using Piñata alcohol inks, and since I use so much, I have big jars, big bottles of it, and then I transfer it into these little bottles. So this is magenta, this is yellow, this is blue, and this is white. You always need white with alcohol inks. Every time you drop a color, you need to drop a color of white. I taught that in the video of the alcohol inks tumbler. If you try to drop all these colors together, it's going to muddy up. You need the white. Also, I'm using kind of primary colors. Magenta is similar to a primary color, which would be red. So magenta and yellow are going to make orange. Blue and yellow are going to make green. Blue and magenta are going to make purple. You got to look at your color chart, because if you use these random colors, you're going to muddy everything up. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to get my resin, and I'm going to move these out the way. And this is Stardust by Southern Glitter Goddess, and it is just an additive that you add to your resin. Like if you're doing cups, you add it to the last layer, and it's not like crazy glitter. It's just this beautiful little bling that adds to the cup, to the coaster, whatever. It's very, very fine. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to add just the tiniest bit into my resin. And I did say that I was going to use the rest of the resin in my molds, but I don't care. I love this stuff, so I'm cool with that. And now I had to pause for a second to put my big dogs outside, and now my little dog is trying to get into my daughter's room, and he's scratching on the door, and she's not paying attention. One second. All right, here we go again. So let me get my mask too. One more thing for when we have to torch. This is my torch. I get it off of Amazon. I love it. Make sure it's working today. We're good. All right, the link to that will be in the description. This is my mask. Always use a mask when torching. And here we go. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit here and a little bit there, and kind of just spread it around. And then I use my little finger cot. I also forgot we're going to use some gold Piñata, because there is gold on the cup. So let me grab that. And you want to shake that gold very well. You'll hear a little ball in there. So I'm just spreading this. We'll worry about the edges in a minute. And then we're just going to start dropping inks. We're not going to torch it yet. Just making sure that's in the frame. So I always like to start with magenta. And then after every color, you drop white. Whoa. And then I'm gonna add some blue. You can put it on the magenta, you can put it into the spots where there is nothing. And then again, white. I'm telling you people, when you start using this white, you're gonna see a big difference. And then I'm gonna do a little yellow. I've actually done it with just the blue and the magenta, and it came out really like a purple unicorn color. It was beautiful. But I'm trying to match the tumbler, so I'm gonna do it like I did the tumbler. So this is yellow. And then white. And you can see all the different colors starting to form. And then there's gold, and I'm going to tell you about gold. It's very hard to spread. You don't want to use a lot. I'm only going to do a couple drops. One here, here, maybe here. Keep them far away. They spread and then they'll lock up together. And then now we're going to torch. When you're torching, you want to focus on the gold. You don't want to torch a lot. I'm going to put my mask on, and I'm going to focus on the spreading the gold. And that's literally it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Now, obviously, this is not spinning. It's not a cup. So it's not exactly swirls, but it's going to have a different little texture going on. For the sides, what I like to do is to get my finger caught, and then I catch the drippings, and I run my fingers around the side. Let me get one more. And today I was pretty good, and there's not a lot of drippings at all. But I kind of just run my fingers along the sides with the cots, and that'll make sure that the sides are covered. And I'm just getting the drippings. If that's not easy, I don't know what is. That's super easy. And then what I do is I let them dry overnight. In the morning, I take the tape off, the backs. Or say if you do it in the daytime, I let it dry for like, I want to say like 12 hours. Then you take the tape off the back, and then I let them dry for additional like 2 days to make sure they're fully cured. And then I will put cork on the back with Gorilla Glue. I have an older video. Let me see what number it is. It is number 6. It's very old. It's when I first started filming, but I actually show you how to cork the back and put Gorilla Glue on it. It's fairly easy. I'll give you a close-up of those in a minute. I'm gonna do my little mold. Let me move these up. You can just slide them right up on the cup. Can you see that little mold? So I'm using my seahorse dreams. Can you see that? Just like a smidge will color all of that resin. Look how pretty it is. Oh my god, it like shimmers. I'll tell you what, it's fun picking out colors. I'll tell you that. It's like I get to go shopping even though it's not for me. Well, it is for me too because I use them, but it's like I get to go shopping all the time. I love shopping and I love mail coming to the door. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So my little seahorse. And I'll wait till he dries so I can pull him out and show you guys. This little keychain is going to be so cute. And this little stick is awesome. Go check out my store. Stir stick, everything. It just drizzles perfectly. What else? Do a little moon. This is a moon face. And that's a half a moon. So if you guys haven't checked out my Facebook group yet, Resin Fanatics, this is a mermaid tail. Come check out my group. We just got done doing a summer swap, and now we are going to do a Halloween swap where we swap resin gifts. Some people swap cups because that's what they're familiar with, and some people swap resin art. And we share our art there. We ask questions, we learn. Everybody's nice. We may cuss a little bit, but everybody's nice over there and more than willing to help. So this is what I do with my extra resin, so I can give people little keychains, little magnets, and little goodies. And that's it. So I'm gonna take the phone down. It's gonna be crazy. Hold on. Cosmic bling coasters. It's hard to see, but there's the glitter in the background. And there's the cup to match the coasters. And thank you guys for watching. The link to everything will be in the description box. Please like, comment if you have any questions, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you later to unmold these little beauties. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, so it's been 8 hours, and as you can see, this is already dry to the touch. That's the reflection of my little ring light. But they're beautiful. Can you see the sparkle? And that glass-like finish? I love this resin. It's to die for. And I can actually pull this tape right off if I want to. You see the little drips? And you see how they just pull right off. Super easy. I'm trying to show the sparkle. The bling in there. And then this is my seahorse. It still has some of that bling in there, and I was noticing that Seahorse Dreams has like a hint of gold in it. And it's still a little soft. But that's my little seahorse. It's gonna be a cute little keychain. I'm trying to get it into focus. It's really hard to get good lighting. And like I said, I pulled him out a little early. It's been 8 hours. He's a little soft. but it's cool. I'll just set him on a flat surface and he will dry right up. This is a moon, half of a moon. And I never clean my molds. I need to do that. So it has just some junk on there from the last time. And these molds are from the Resin Queen. That's the back. I'll make a little magnet out of that one. Try to do this one from farther away so you can see. This is the mermaid tail. Super pretty. This color is gorgeous. And then this is the whole moon. The moon face. So that's it, guys. I hope that you liked my coasters and my molds, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.